Hello everyone and welcome back to Tales of Berseria. Let's go ahead and get Ye Olden Expedition out of the way. 2 wins, I'll take it. Grit and Guts and then Half-Hearted Fortune Telling, pretty good. Didn't get anything new there, but I mean we are just hunting for the special at this point. Which is all we're missing. We're only missing the special from Kresnik Island, the outfit special, it seems. And then the Critian Archipelago, we need the treasure special and the new area and the outfit special. Let's go to Kresnik Island again. I would like to try and just get that one done and out of the way. I believe, what are we doing? We're returning to Heloise. Right. We got to get to Mount Kilorus. I think it's called, is it Kilorus or Kilosaurus? Something like that. I know it sounded like a dinosaur. We've got to get there by the time of the Scarlet Night to awaken the Empyreans. Yeah.
Eleanor, did the Exorcists know about this when they agreed to help Artorias?
They couldn't have. The Exorcists I know fought for a world where people could live their lives in happiness and peace.
But then how do you explain the fact that the Exorcists seem to accept what's going on?
Maybe that was just what I wanted to believe.
It could be that Inominat's suppression is also affecting the Exorcists.
You mean Inominat might have taken control of their will and made them his tools?
Completely believable. Exorcists are too hard-headed to be open to much persuasion.
If I stayed with the Abbey, I might have accepted this world too. Thank you, Laphicet. It's your strength that protects my heart from wavering.
You really think so?
Of course I do. Have a little more self-confidence.
Guess it's a good thing I captured you then.
That's true. I owe you my gratitude as well. Thank you.
Seriously?
Quite. To be able to express what's in my heart is a wonderful thing.
You still drive me mad, but I can't disagree there.
What a nice bit of development between captor and captive. I wanted to read what that skit said, but I was too slow at it. Anyways.
Even when not yet fully awakened, Inominat can extend his reach to the entire world.
The other towns are probably in the same sorry state as the ones we've seen. Or perhaps even worse.
Magilu, is there some art that can awaken Malakim?
What do you mean?
Well, if I could just use the flames of purification properly.
Even if you could alter reality with that power, you'd end up destroying yourself in the process. Do you want to awaken that badly?
I need more power.
For Velvet's sake?
For her too, but I hate what the Abbey is doing. It's just wrong. This world of theirs is without any joy. I just want to do everything I can to stop them. This is what I want, with my own free will. And
I know of no such art. And even if I did, it wouldn't help you.
Huh?
You've already found strength in your heart. There's no magic that can make that stronger. What you need is to be ready and determined. And to be brave.
I guess you're right. Thanks, Magilu.
No thanks necessary. 100 gold will cover it.
You want me to pay you?
Hey, good advice isn't free. What do I look like, a sidewalk psychiatrist? I'm a witch.
She always has to be so difficult.
Typical Magilu. I don't have the geoboard in this area? Geoboard is R2, isn't it? I'll know for sure when I step out here because I know I have it here. It is R2. I don't have the geoboard in that area. That's weird. I think our ship is back over this way, so to get to Heloise, we're going to need to go over here. There's the old guy that's going to go, like, live as a hermit until he dies because he's too old. Sucks to be him, am I right? Anyways, I'm going to ignore these enemies because they look stupid, and that's my reasoning, and I'm sticking to it. Is my audio recording? Yes, it is. Okay, good. Tell you, man, ever since that one time a session didn't record my audio, and that was like 50 recordings ago, I always have small panic attacks about my videos not recording. Or my audio not recording, I mean. I rarely have issue with the videos recording because I use Elgato and it records like 2 different versions of it. So if one of them messes up, then the other one's usually good. Just have to do some digging for the backup one, and then I have to handbrake it because it saves in like an MPEG file for some reason, which is the stupidest thing ever. But hey, if it saves me the trouble if the MP4 one messes up, then I'll go for it. Alright, well, still don't have any more Class 4 zones. I feel like I should have like 2 or 3 more of these unlocked. I wonder if I missed 1 or 2 somewhere that we'll have to pick up in the post-game or something. We need to go to Heloise, which I believe is North Gand, so we're off to North Gand. Oh, here we go.
Oh, good. It seems you're both still here inside me, then.
It is not as though we desired these circumstances. We're only here because you ate us.
I'll make no apologies.
You wish to sacrifice us to the 4 elemental Empyreans, is that it?
Yes. I won't apologize for that, either.
It matters not. Your sins are nothing a mere apology could ever absolve.
I know.
At least you're aware of how selfish you are. Good for you, then.
Remember this well, Lord of Calamity. No matter how many times I am reborn, I will act the same.
As will I.
Then she'll just eat you again. Like, you had Armadis and you still couldn't win. The other one was a Therian. Like, you guys stand no chance.
And I as well.
Did you say something?
Just dreaming is all. But I know now how deep my sins run.
Velvet, there's something I've wanted to talk to you about. It's about the Therians. And about Laphicet.
Let me guess. The link between us and Innominat.
Yes. There's no way of knowing what will happen until we actually try, but...
You don't have to worry about me. I said it before. Best just to blame all the wickedness of the world on the Lord of Calamity.
Don't you try to shoulder all of this yourself! We exorcists are just as much at fault for letting things come to this. So let me ponder what to do about Kamoana and the rest. But you need to think about Laphicet. There, I've said my piece.
I don't know which of us is more stubborn. Still, I've got to face the truth. I've got to tell him.
Don't all of the Therian... I thought that Velvet and Laphicet... Or maybe it was just Velvet. Had some kind of a conversation about, like, yeah, you know, we get rid of Innominat, we're linked to him, we all die or something. I can't remember.
Oh, good. This place hasn't been suppressed yet.
We're loading. Give me a hand, will ya? Hey, you listening?
Sorry. Something just feels weird. Like there's something tugging at my thoughts.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of that lately. But pull yourself together. Yeesh!
Yet being the operative term here.
We'd better get a move on.
Benwick, don't leave Kamoana or Medissa's domain. Got it? The Therians are part of Innominat. They should be able to resist suppression to some extent.
Aye, aye. You watch yourself too, First Mate.
So that's how we're getting out of it.
Mount Killerhouse is at the northern edge of North Gand. Bit of a trek.
It'd be nice if we could resupply along the way.
There's a town, Mercio, near the foot of the volcano. It faces the sea, but the currents lately have been too strong to approach it by water. However, the land route should still be clear.
The whole continent has been getting colder of late. Not just North Gand.
Colder. Could it have something to do with Innominat? Or maybe it's because the elemental Empyreans are asleep.
Both sound possible. But think too hard about the cold, and it'll give you the shivers.
Yeah, but even so...
Whatever the case, our course remains the same. We'll head to Mercio and work from there.
So, there are some people who just flat out are able to resist Innominat's domain. The prince, the leader of the Bloodwings, that old lady, and then that small child. They're just... Some people are naturally immune for some reason, or they happen to slip by it. And so the Abbey has to take them and forcibly remove their will from there. But then another way to get out of it, other than just being really, really lucky, is to have a Therian or I suppose Laufeyset and be in their domain. So that's why the crew is safe, because they have Medissa and Kamoana, 2 Therians, on board with a domain, and then the party is safe because of Velvet and Laufeyset. Makes sense.
My son came home from the capital and said he'd take over the family fishing business. That was always my dream. But is it really best for the world? For him to waste his talents on such a primitive activity?
Dad, what are you saying? I thought we talked about this.
You should use your education to help the country and people all across the world. That is the way of reason.
That guy is acting really oddly.
Wait, we talked about this?
Yeah, you agreed that I should use my knowledge to advance fishing technology and stabilize the world's food supply. Remember?
Oh. Yes, that's right.
Shape up, Dad. What's the problem? Drinking too much?
Just a nightcap before bed.
If you need some rest, I'll take the boat out myself today.
That'd be the day. Like I'd put you in charge. You're not ready to take the boat out by yourself.
An ill-fated fisherman's fortune. His memories are muddied. But is it divine will that dulls his wits? Or drink?
A sailor who can't handle his drink is just as shameful as one who gets seasick.
All right, then. So Inominat's domain is starting to slowly take effect. What you got? No, I don't like either of those games. I don't think I've ever played Shamballoon, but I'm just going to assume that I don't like it. I know I don't like the other one. The slash beat thing. More exclamation points, joy. What do we have here?
Daddy, we're having a long-armed crab hot pot party when you come home tonight.
As the world gets colder, the long-armed crab's habitat expands.
Do your best out there today.
If the crabs breed too quickly, it will affect the fish.
Hey, that guy is...
Daddy? You're acting weird.
Oh, sorry about that. My mind just wandered away from me there for a second.
If you do that on your boat, you'll fall into the sea.
Yeah, that's right. I'll be careful.
Good luck out there.
That boy's father, he was acting strangely.
The suppression is starting to affect people out here, too.
Weren't we, like, over near... Can I open the world map? Is that possible? Can I look at the world map here, maybe? Area info? Yeah, I can sort of look at the world map a little bit. Move more, like, where's one of the islands that's, like, in the... more of the center? Yeah, that's good enough. So... Inominat is centered basically in the middle of his suppression. North Gand is not that far from Midgand. I thought that we were way over in East Gand, coming back from Lionel Island. Like, we were coming back from Lionel Island, passing Midgand, or East Gand, when Inominat's suppression set out. And it hit us when we were out in the middle of the ocean. It seems like North Gand is not, or at least Heloise, is not far enough away for us to have been affected where we were, but then unless it just went, like, it didn't go north, it just spread out east and west and then slowly started going north and south, which wouldn't make a lot of sense. I assume it would go out like a circle from Inominat as the base point, his Empyrean's throne from the base point, and then go out from there, but what do I know? Anyways.
We opened our arms and welcomed that vagabond into our town, but despite our kindness, he robbed us, started fights, caused trouble, then he stole a boat and escaped. But I was the one that let him go. I'm guilty too. We have to be strict with criminals.
Rogues always seem to drift into Heloise, don't they?
Huh? Were we talking about something?
Wait, did you forget what you just said?
Yeah, I hope I didn't say anything strange.
We were talking about how nice of a guy you were.
Huh?
Don't be so hard on yourself, okay?
Huh?
Huh? Alright then. Do I need to buy anything from this item shop? I'm almost to level 9 here. Doesn't look like I need any of the equipment. Yeah. I guess I'll just go ahead and max these out. You know what? Honestly, just max me out of... Oh, no, I can't spend that much, actually. Never mind. I didn't realize how low on cash I was. I was just gonna... I was like, I've only got 5 all divides to go to be maxed. Just give them all to me. Through the frozen tundra.
It's even colder here than last time.
You're right. It was merely freezing before. Now it goes straight to the bone.
Allow me to warm. Not necessarily.
Oh? The sneezes are going around? Oh, so cold. If it's this bad here, I dread to think of what the Guyberg Ice Field is like.
The tundra past Mount Killerhouse? Is it really that cold?
I've stayed up in the mountains many times for my training. With all the snow, I imagine it'd be pretty rough for a normal human.
Why are you sneezing all of a sudden? Demons aren't supposed to feel cold.
Nah, a snowflake just flew up my nose and...
Achoo!
You're sneezing too.
My hair was blowing around and tickled my nose.
But according to the old book I read, it isn't supposed to snow much around Guyberg.
Because of lava from the volcano and the Earth's natural heat. I bet the book calls it Guyberg Plains, too.
Yeah, it says Mount Killerhouse was highly active, and the area used to be famous for its hot springs.
But now it's... What?
Why are you all staring?
They're all expecting you to sneeze, I think.
Everyone else is doing it! Now give us a good show!
Sorry everyone. No sneezes here. I'll practice for next time.
Good grief.
Did Malakim just not sneeze? How do you... Oh, I know exactly where you're supposed to go, because we went this way before. I don't remember what for. But they made me go down into the... Actually, I think was... Is this where we got Medusa from? I can't remember. I think we got a Therian here at some point. But we went through here, and it forced us to go down into the temple here. We weren't allowed to... There was a way to go to another city further on, but we couldn't go there because it was filled with exorcists stopping merchants. I imagine that will not be the case this time. What the...
I'll finish this
I ran into one of these, apparently? I didn't even see it. It must have teleported on me. But whatever. I got a favorable encounter, so it, like, teleported with its back to me for some reason. Die, you foolish creature. You brought this upon yourself. I love that lightning move.
Not bad.
It's only worth 241 experience. Are you kidding me? Enemy gives that little EXP, but the Geo board can't insta-kill it? Come on, game. Cut me some slack here. I think this might be... I definitely remember being here, but I don't remember what for. I think it might have been when we got Medusa. But I could be wrong. We definitely had to have gotten a Therian in North Gand. Surely we got at least one from North Gand. I can't think of who it could be other than Medusa. Guyberg Ice Field.
It's only a bit further to the town of Mershio.
And once we're past Mershio, we'll find our destiny on Mount Killerhouse.
I know it's supposed to be cold here, but I didn't think it would be this cold.
Reviving the elemental Empyreans is bound to alter this weather.
I'm not sure how much warmer it'll get in the time we'll still be alive.
Keep moving. The cold and the climb don't matter. We have to move forward. We can't stop until the elemental Empyreans have been revived.
Sure enough, let's do it. I've lost my Geo board, unfort. We have to walk like the common plebs. Is this an ice monster? Okay, it's not. What do we got going on here? We got that weird wall monster that I hate. Then we got some really prickly boars. I guess I should fight some of the enemies here just to, like, judge levels. Freezillo is level 57. Yeah, I'm a little behind in levels. Let's get to work then. I'm like level 50 or something, aren't I? I'm not horribly far behind. But I am a little bit, and that needs to be fixed. There we go. I am loving all these stuns I'm getting. That's like Rush Strafe. Pretty good final move option. These things can have 5 souls, really? That seems like a little much for a random enemy. I don't know, part of me feels like only Code Red demons and bosses should be able to have 5 souls. Anything else should be, like, capped at 4. Maybe that's just me. Is this a boat? This boat is half frozen on fort. There's the one chest in the area. Don't mind if I do. What level are we? A level 52. So, I mean, I'm like 5 levels behind, which is pretty bad, but we won fairly easily, so I guess it isn't too horrible. Let's get one dangerous encounter just for some EXP. That sounds like a good idea to me. Did I just rhyme there? I didn't mean to. Hey, come here. This is a wolf. This is not one of those Freezadillos. I thought it was at first. Seems like most things in this world or in this area are weak to earth, though, so I got that going for me. I haven't looked at my combos in a while. Or my arts, rather. I should see if I have any new ones. Scarlet Edge. Nice and burned. Die, you foolish creature. Die and be consumed by my arm. The, dang it. Megasonic Thrust is not easy to combo with. Normally, if you hit it, it's knocking anything too far away to be hit by anything else. Except for stuff like a Scarlet Edge, I guess. But, you know, that's not a super common. Can I please? Thank you. I was about to say, I'm trying to Therianize and the game won't let me. We are at the point where I'm only going to be Therianizing, and I threw that one out early just to get some more HP. But we got to keep continually Therianizing here or we're going to accidentally go down. Why are you here? Lofty set, come on. Don't know who let Magilou into the party, but she was not allowed. Scarlet Edge, see you later. We finally got the wall, which is weak to wind. Got it, that's fine, I can do wind. Here we go, now we're talking, yeah. Destroy it, blow it away, consume it. Fiend, is that Lunar Surface, I think? Very good. All right, focus on the walls. Focus on the walls, get them out of here. Die, you foolish walls. It's time to perish. I think, no, it's Jet Blizzard, okay. Undead must be Lunar Surface, I think. Yeah, that sounds more correct.
It was a close one, but I am the victor.
6k EXP is pretty good. It's pretty good indeed. This is mastered. I do have Topaz for you now. I'm gonna do a quick double check through to make sure anyone who had something mastered but had to wait for it, see if they have it available now. Because that does happen from time to time. Why is Magilou set in the normal party? Someone must have been removed from the party and then the party was put back together and it messed it up or something.
Yeah, we're in this together.
There we go, much better. All right, well, how are we doing on wards? Getting there, really close to done, that's good. You're using the Force Ring. You've still got a ways to go. You got a ways to go. You have a really long way to go. All right. As always, the wards are basically my favorite items to master. If only they took a little less time, just a little less. I would really appreciate it. Getting back up there in Cat Souls, though. That's good. There is our Geo board. And a minigame, I think? No Code Red Demons, though. Interesting. Usually when you get to a new area, you run into one, but not this time, I guess. We do have a cutscene at the doorway. I would like to go into this side area before triggering it, if possible, because I know I saw a chest. There are 4 chests here, apparently. I know I saw one next to the Geo board.